live.
We're live. Hey guys, it's Keely back live from Still with a Kiss. So many things to show you today, so get ready. We got a lot of new stuff. It's really exciting, right, Jeannie?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so we'll start with Rowan. The Rowan fall collection has arrived, starting with the new yarn that everybody is so excited about. We've been selling this, like crazy? Alpaca Sparkle. Check it out. You can go up close, Jeannie. It has little tiny sequins in it, and it's so soft and pretty. And there's a book of patterns to go with it. All of the patterns in all the publications except the magazine are available as downloads. So far, this big scarf, let's see, page 28 has been the big one everybody wants to make. I think it takes 3. That's what everybody's going for. That's the hot project out of there so far. The magazine is gorgeous. It has 2 stories. The first set is called, I already forgot, Coastal Catwalk. I got it. And the goal was to make complete outfits. Now, whether you would wear them as complete outfits, that's your call. Given that it's going to be, what, 90 all week, the thought of wearing a complete knitwear's outfits, not happening. But it's just beautiful. Beautiful projects in here. We have it online. I think I was able to fit all the pictures in there. Yeah, so like I said, even though you may not want a complete parts of it, alone would be nice too. But it's a lot of knitwear in there. And then the next part is about one of our favorite yarns, the Kid Silk, or Kid Classic. It's one of the oldest yarns in the Rowan collection. It's been around a long time. Not as long as hand knit cotton. That's the oldest one, I think. But really pretty classic sweaters out of Kid Classic, which is their worsted weight yarn. Look at that vest. That color. Calling my name. Beautiful. Yeah, so really good magazine. We're super excited about it. This is probably one of the most exciting fall collections we've seen, wouldn't you say? Okay, now I can get the magazine back in. Edition 6 just rolled in the door. That one was a little bit late. And this is kind of a publication they came up with Quill Studio to kind of fill in the gaps created with Kim Hargraves stopping to publish. Of course, it's not Kim Hargraves. She's one of a kind, but it has kind of that classic look, and I like the way they've used the red. So that's the edition 6. Let's see here. We have more. Let me get the book first. Kaif. We'll show these books first. Come around here, Jeannie. Kaif is back. Kaif is amazing. If you're not familiar with Kaif Fassett, go read about him. He's great. He has a new book and new colors that he has developed that go along with the Kid Silk Haze and Felted Tweed. I'll show you those in just a second. And a lot of new, very vibrant, very Kaif pieces for you to make. We have little books for pure alpaca and big wool that are here. And this yarn's not here yet, but it should be coming soon. It's the second new yarn in the collection, Felted Tweed Soft. So I won't get you all excited about the patterns till the yarn comes. How's that? But the new colors of that Kaif developed around here, let's find them. Most of this row, I had to mix some. These are all Kaif colors except for the black. So new colors, some that he had done before, but this is the Kaif range. But of course we have this is all Felted Tweed. And over here, these are his new colors up here. Very bright, very punchy. You're going to like it. Okay, along with Rowan came Mode at Rowan, kind of a subline that they have. And it has, Janine's going to chase me around the store today, 2 new yarns, color mix, which is very pretty. This is how it works up. It has just random dashes of color. You don't need anything special to do it like you do with hand dyes. You just knit and it does the color. And then mohair soft, and it is a very soft mohair. Mohair by nature is not necessarily the softest of yarn because it's got all these little furry things that poke out and scratch you. But all in all, I'd say this is a soft mohair. Nice colors, palette. They've added this nice, rich kind of wine color to the line in all the yarns. So Mode is here. Very exciting. We have this all up on our site, so you can go check out the new stuff. But wait, there's more new exciting things. Follow me. Well, on the way, we got more dryer balls in. We've been selling these little sheep like crazy. So we look at these guys. The puppies have been really hot. We gotta have puppies and penguins to go along with. If you haven't seen our sheep. Those just are fun. They're just fun. We don't want a little puppy ball. Right, Jeannie?
That's right.
Okay, back here now. We have to keep moving. It's a big store. It takes us a minute to get all the way around, doesn't it, Jeannie? We get our steps in. You think as many steps as we get in that we'd be back to being our skinny young weight, but oh no, 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 no. Lykke flight needles have finally come in. I haven't talked about them a ton just because I didn't know when they were coming and didn't want people sad. They're supposed to be available in August. Obviously that date got missed, but they are, let's get a set open. Here we go. Open them up. Ta-da! Lykke has finally made a stainless needle with a super sharp tip. These will be comparable to Chiagu. In fact, they're kind of like, you know, you basically say they're very, very almost identical, but a little bit different than Chiagu. Here's where what benefits they have. For one, the Lykke needles, the cords, they've made new cords for them that are going to be like the Chiagu SOS cords that are the braided cord with the swivel. I don't know if you can see inside all the plastic. Like I said, they just came. Just sitting here waiting for you. Yeah, so they have the swiveling cords and the braided cord. So those are new to that. But other than that, they have the same joins. So if you're already invested in existing tips and cords, such as, you know, any of the Lykke needles, Knitter's Pride, Lantern Moon, all of those use kind of a universal type joint. So these metal tips will blend right in with what you have, and there's no need to buy a whole new system. Chiagu is its own beast. It has its own system. You know, they don't play together. So if you're going to, you know, get into a Chiagu system, everything you've bought for the other parts are going to have to stay over there. But at least with Lykke, it'll play with what you already have. So to me, that's great, especially if you maybe want to incorporate some metal tips but don't want to go whole hog and do the whole thing. One thing that Lykke has added that they didn't have before are, let's see, these are the 3.5 inch. These are the mini. I think these are the minis. Let's see here. I love these little sets. They've added the tiny sizes. So the little bitties, which Chiagu has. The thing is, though, that little bitties will have their own cords. There's no way that you can go from a universal cord that fits a variety of sizes down to a tiny, tiny needle. Someone asked me today, there's an adapter. No, you cannot adapt from, you can't go from big to small. If you have a big cable with a small tip, those little stitches aren't going to suddenly expand to go up over that joint. So no, you will have to have your own small Lykke cord if you use these tiny little needles. So they come in sets in different colors. There's this, nice, what do you call that? Wine color. There's a teeny color, purple, and then a blue. And you have the 5-inch tips here. These are the 3.5-inch tips if you're doing shorter circular knitting. And then these are the minis. They come in the long tips, the 5-inch and the short. So they have their own little sets. I actually did an analysis because I wanted to know what really is the benefit, price-wise between Lykke versus Chiagu and all of that. For one, here's something you probably didn't know. Do you save money buying a set? Maybe. Kind of, not really. Yes, no. Actually, if you were just to buy the tips and the cords, no. It's cheaper to buy all the tips, all the cords. It'll cost you less. Not a lot less, just a little less. But what you don't get are all of the extra, flair they put in there, in stoppers, and they put little things in there that you will use or not. But most important, unless you plan on putting all, you say you go and buy every tip and cord and go, yay, I save money. Unless you're going to throw them all in a Ziploc bag, I don't think that's a good storage plan. You get the case. So it's worth it just to get the case to do it. Price-wise between the two, Lykke wins. It definitely wins hands down. Now, if you really like having an expanded size range that goes up above, say, a 10.5, you're probably going to want to get the Chiagu. The sets do have a more inclusive range. Both the 4 and 5-inch tips go from a 2 all the way up to a 15. Now, if you don't use those, 11, 13, 15 sizes that much, and they don't matter to you, Lykke's probably your best bet. Their sets only have like 3 through 10.5 in them. That's where they start, where 2 and under are considered their little minis. So, but that's the size you use the most. But you do save quite a bit. The Chiagu sets are selling for $271 now. That's after all the multiple rounds of tariffs and price increases. So hopefully they'll stay short of any new tariffs being thrown at them. they should stay there. I don't anticipate more Chagoo price increases at this point. I can't promise, though. Lykke, on the other hand, has not had. They've been absorbing all this so far, but we did get a notice that that is quickly coming to an end. There's only so much that everyone can withstand before they just have to raise their prices. So their prices will be going up, but not for right now. We probably, maybe if we get an order in later in the year or next year, it might go up. But for now, these sets sell for, the full set's $150 and the smaller set is $145. So compared to $271, yeah, definitely a big price savings. Even the tips are a lot, quite a bit less expensive, even with the price increase that we expect coming. I hope. I mean, some of these are just mind-bogglingly large. It depends on what the materials are, what country it's from. Let's see where these are made. India is taking a specific hit that I did lay on our room the other day. Okay, these are made in Nepal. That may help. India is, I think it's as bad as China, if not worse, on tariffs, because the prices on the things from India were just, I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do about that. That's just how it is. Oh, I forgot to bring out the I Know It. There's more. Okay, show them the cute tape measures first. We got more. We got so much today. Speaking of incredible price increases, we've always had the cute little crocheted tape measures from Lantern Moon, and the price on those just kept creeping up, creeping up. The latest price was going to be like $36, $37 for a tape measure, and I'm sorry, I can't do that. So I thought, well, let's look at some others, and these are really cute. They're anywhere from like $13.50 to $15, which is more reasonable because they are hand crocheted around. Look, you pull his little leg. On this one, you pull his tail. The rooster, we got the cat. Oh, don't tell me I already broke one. Nope. Oh, there it goes. It's just me. I have a thing about tape measures. I'm not usually allowed to touch them. Look at the penguin, his little arm. Aren't they cute? Okay, so let me go get I forgot to roll this out here. Let me go grab the new I Know It. You're going to like it. Hold on. Technical difficulties. We cleaned the floor, and I rolled this out of here. These are the new pieces. Oh, not tearing stuff up. It just arrived from I Know It. Now, we'd like to be wearing this top in October if it cool off, but isn't it cute? Yeah, it has like a faux quilted. Did I show these last week? I didn't, did I? They came in right after the video. I want to make sure I'm not duplicating. It's such a good-looking top. And then these capes are so cute. Let me show them. They're shaped like this. But here's the cool part. I'm not going to, well, maybe I can put it on me. I may look really stupid with the shirt. I mean, you could just wear it like this, but here's the cool part. See, there's a little loop there, and you take this end and pull it through. Is that not cute? Is that not cute? And we have this color and this color that got unlooped somehow. Here's one that's looped. I only have one of this one left, so if you like it, you better get on it. But this one we have several left. It's a good color. So those are our new arrivals from I Know It. What else we got, Jeannie? Lots going on. My son comes home Friday night for fall break. Yay! And we have a fair hour class on Saturday morning. So I think we still have a little bit of space left in it. But he'll be sleeping anyway. He gets home super late. So I'll be antsy that my kid's home, but I think I can get up in the morning and teach a fair hour class. He's probably more interested to see his friends than his parents anyway, right, Jeannie?
Probably.
I told Keith to lower his expectations that he's probably not really coming home to see us. No, he's 18.
Yeah.
Friends, right? Friends, yeah. Fortunately, it's OU, Texas, and most of his friends will be in Dallas, so we have a couple days till they come back. Okay, let me look at my list. I don't think I missed anything, do you? All right, well, we'll have more to tell you about next week. I know it's coming in. It'll be exciting. See y'all then. Bye.